Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Just Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed. The legendary
Vybz Kartel. Welcome, brother.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hello.
How you feeling, man?
I feel like $1 million right now.
Man, every time I walk through the airport the last 2 weeks, everybody there, all the Caribbean people, you got to have Vybz on the Breakfast Club. Vybz going to be in Brooklyn on April 11th. You got to have him on the Breakfast
All
Club.
in the building, all through the streets. They knew you were coming. So, first and foremost, how does it feel to be back here and being able to perform? How does that feel? What is that feeling like?
I mean, it's a blessing, you know, and it's a feeling of accomplishment because, you know what I mean, these are the things that we have worked for over the years. So to be here now and see it actualize itself, it feels like an accomplished, you know what I mean, feeling, yes.
You sold out 2 shows at the Barclay immediately.
Too easy.
Did you ever did you think it would be like that? With like
course.
ticket prices are like $7,000 for seats, like.
Yeah, of course. Like I said, I put the work in. I mean, so everything is happening to me. I deserve it, man. God is the greatest. You know what I mean? We work hard over the years. We built a huge catalog. So, you know what I mean? The music speaks for itself as it relates to dancehall and for me to represent the culture. So that was no surprise, man. My manager wanted to do a third night. I'm
You
like,
could
bro,
have. You could have immediately.
I'm 49. I'm not that, you know what I mean? Strong.
Man, that's young, man.
I know, but remember, we coming from prison. I'm sick, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's why that makes it more of a blessing, you know what I mean? To know that, you know what I mean, coming from prison 13 years, still battling with my illness and the love that the people show me, man. If it's not God, I don't know who it is.
You know, nobody wants to go to prison, but it feels like prison made you larger than life. Like just from a career
No, I agree with you.
from a career perspective, do you think it preserved your legacy and made it bigger?
I mean, sorry. Yeah, I think so. I think it did. But like I said, everything happens for a purpose. You know what I mean? And if God has a plan for you, he has a plan for you. You have to just work with it. So
I look at it the opposite way, though, because I feel like people heard the music but couldn't see the face. Like I felt like you would have been an even bigger artist because they just couldn't touch you.
or if I was free, maybe I would have died. Who knows, in a car accident or something. So you got to just focus on what is.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's how I live my life. Like, it is what it is. I'm here. I did 13 years, but now I'm here. And that's in my rear view. Wifey rear.
During your time in prison, though, you released a lot of music. How was that managing your career, even behind bars, like being in there?
I mean, like I said, I had to do it. That was too easy, man. Like, yeah, I always try to find innovative ways to do what I do, and that was just one of them. Like, I had to do it. I had people depending on me. I had a family to feed. I had my career to maintain. So that's too easy.
And even that with being sick, though, were there times where you just like, man, fuck this.
No, never. I couldn't do that. Like I said, I have people depending on me. It's like, I couldn't slack off. You know what I mean, Envy? You know, you got kids. You got kids, right? You can't slack off, man. So for me, it was, and my children are a big part of my motivation too, my mother as well. And, you know what I mean, just family in general. So I didn't have time for self-pity or to be like, oh.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but you were really sick, though. I guess I'm saying, like, how did you fight? Like, just having the strength to fight through that and still make music and all of that and keep your mental where it needed to be to really commit to that music so you can still be the Vybz Kartel and deliver what people wanted to hear.
And I understand that's a good question, too, because in Jamaican prison, it's not like American prison. Jamaican prison is real dungeon style.
Wow.
You know what I mean? No toilets in the cells and crazy work. You know what I mean?
Toilet in the cells?
No. You know how I got toilet in my cell? When Lisa Evers did that piece.
They did the special.
Yes.
With Lisa Evers.
That's when they installed the toilet in.
Wow.
It was crazy shit.
Did you had you using?
Pun intended.
So what? So what they had you using before?
Newspaper.
Wow.
Yes.
No, man.
Yeah, so you can read while you. It's crazy,
Wow.
man.
But I got, you put out so much music. People assume that you had a studio in prison because the music didn't sound old. It always sound new. It
Brand
always
new.
sound fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody passed away and you be talking about him in the song. I'm just joking.
Exactly.
But you had, did you have a studio?
I had a phone, the iPhone 5S. That's that's recorded like the Fever album.
No.
That did the Viking album. Yes.
Really?
I kid you not. Yeah, man, 5S and a mattress and some prisoners looking out.
That was it.
That was it, man. And determination and God himself.
Wow.
So that's it. Yeah. It's crazy work.
Was there ever any time in that 13 years, especially when you started getting sick, that you was like, man, I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here?
Yeah, man, there were times I thought that I wouldn't make it, but like I still had to put in the work. I still had to do what I had to do. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. Like, if I die, at least I die trying. You know what I mean? Because that's just my mindset, you know what I mean? But yeah, there were times I was like, I even talked to my mother. I was like, Mom. And she was like, no, fight it, man. Pray. You know? So yeah, big up to my mother. She's a blessing in my life as well.
Yeah.
And how did you finally get out? Because they were fighting to keep you in for a long time.
Forever.
They were fighting appeals. Anything that
Yes.
you tried, they were fighting. What was the one thing that says, what was that turn?
I mean, you're right. They wanted to keep me there forever, but I mean, when the case went to England, you know what I mean? Because the thing is, Jamaica, and I don't want to, because a lot of people in the system in Jamaica, they support me as well, but the system really I think they wanted to make an example.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Out of me, because the case is clear cut. Like, I've always told my manager, my family, bro, I'm coming out. Once my case reaches England, I'm out. And so said, so done, because it's an open shut case. You messed up here, you messed up here. This is wrong, this is wrong. Free the man. Easy as that.
Have they ever apologized or said, my bad, sorry, anything?
I don't need apologies, sir. I need money.
Freedom the best apology.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm good, man. I'm not looking back. I'm not even suing. Yeah, no, I'm not that. I'm not even pursuing, so no suing. Like, yeah, fuck that.
Chapter.
Why do you think they wanted to make an example out of you?
Because of my influence. You know what I mean? People compare Kartel to Bob Marley, and then people say, but Bob Marley and Kartel do two different types of songs. Yes, but the influence is the same. That's why he got shot. That's why he had to leave Jamaica at one point. So that is, you know, it's a Caribbean country, it's a third world country. It's a political charged atmosphere. So influential people that they can't control is dangerous. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, we here still, man.
But you know, the worst thing you can give a person like that is time.
Right.
Because now you sitting there and you being still and you really hearing God and hearing what your purpose is.
Exactly. Man, I prayed so much, man. Like, nobody can tell me nothing, Charlemagne. Don't come at me with no atheism, no rubbish like that. God is real, and I'm living testimony of that, man. Trust me. So I feel blessed every day.
How is your health now?
Work in progress.
Yeah.
So definitely a work in progress. But it was worse. When I came out, my head was this big, like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Big fucking gut. It was crazy, man. So,
Okay.
but we're working, yeah.
Can you describe the moment you were released? Like what that emotion was?
I'm still processing it. I swear to you. I swear to you, man. Because there were times like I never lost faith, but when they actually opened the gate, I was the last one out of my cell. I was just like, is this really, am I dreaming right now? Like, what the hell is this? I had all my clothes on, the full white that you see me walk out in. Didn't put on my shoes on yet, and I just said a little prayer, and I just walked out, man. When I was walking in the yard, and all the prisoners were shaking the doors, and it was like an earthquake, man. And I'm not gonna lie, I shed a tear or two.
Tears of joy.
Yeah, tears of joy. Yeah. And then I just walked through the gate. But throughout my incarceration, I never cried. I never felt sorry for myself. You know, I just know that this is something that I have to get through. And by the grace of God, man, God did. Big up Khalid.
Yeah. What did God tell you to do?
No, it's not tell you to do, like, but when you pray, you listen to that voice in your head, in your heart. Humble yourself, chill. You know what I mean? Just eat. I actually stopped smoking too. For 2 years. Yeah, man, but it's like I just listened to that divine voice in my head, in my heart. And it just led me to the right place. You know what I mean? I made a pact, a covenant with God in prison. Lord, if you get me out of this, trust me, I will never stop calling your name. I'll never stop being positive. I'll never stop spreading that message of love and happiness and joy. And I'm doing that right now.
Yes, sir.
And I won't stop. You know what I mean? No, till my last breath, man. Trust me.
And what was the first thing you did when you got out? Because I remember when you got out, people were waiting for you to announce a show. Like everybody wanted a show, wanted music, but it took you some time for that. So what were you doing?
The man just told you he was getting some cheeks. You think he played?
For months, for that poor girl.
Exactly. Well, I was in prison for years, sir.
Yes.
Stop it. Come on. But yeah, man, I was just chilling with family mostly, like I said. My mother, my father, my kids, my grandchildren. When I came out of prison, I had 3 grandkids.
Wow.
But when I was going in, I had babies.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, 13 years is a long time, man. Trust me. So for me right now, it's just God, family, music. That's it.
And who was your biggest allies when you were locked up, celebrity-wise? I know
Oh, Buster.
Buster.
Easily.
He always said your
Easily
name. Always
Busta
rang your
Rhymes.
name.
Easily Spice. Easily Popcorn. You know what I mean? A lot of people, those she easily, boom, I don't even have to think. My brother / manager, TJ, you know what I mean? Yeah, Aishana, she came to visit me several times. Because a lot of people were scared, so it wasn't that they didn't want to come, but just the stigma associated with, so like Spice, Aishana, Popcorn, Busta Rhymes, I got to give it shout out to them, man. Give them props.
And relationships are tough, in general, but what do you think made your relationship with your fiance work while serving a life sentence?
Because she believed. You know what I mean? She believed. I met her in 2015, July 25th. Never forget. You know what I mean? We've been on and off. You know how it goes. She's in the free world. I'm in prison. She living her life still, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But she was always there. So in 2022, I decided like I said, I started being more spiritual, putting my faith in God. And I told her, I'm like, I'm coming out. Come to Jamaica. And she came. She left everything, came to Jamaica.
Where was she at?
She's from London.
Okay.
Yeah.
You met her on Instagram? I heard that.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
How could you trust that, though? That could have been catfish.
I know, but like I said, it was years, 2015.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was talking this every now and then. We spoke and we started speaking on a regular basis. And so it took a while for me to trust her. She actually came to Jamaica the first time in 2019. That's 4 years after we were talking, just on the phone talking, you know what I mean? Having E-sex.
Okay, all right, yeah, we got it. Phone sex. Phone sex.
I'm glad you didn't shake my hand.
I'm left-handed.
When she came in 2019, you actually got to put the face to the, and she looked exactly like the pictures?
Yeah, she looked exactly like that. Was before AI, so she couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
But she came to visit me, and you know what I mean? It was a vibe. So in 2022, I was like, yo, coming out, come to Jamaica, come live. She was like, are you sure? Because she's British.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, come. And she came, and she did 2 years before I came out. So she came to visit me every time there was a visit.
Wow.
Yeah, if I was in a bad mood sometime and I'd be like, yo, I don't want to see nobody. She'd cry, or she'd come to the prison still.
Wow.
And the guards would be like, hey, your fiance is outside. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, she's been there, man. Trust me.
How did you know she was the one, though? Because you the world boss. You done been all around, you know. How
That's
did you
why
know
I knew
was...
she was the one. You know what I mean? She's different. She don't into that hype stuff. You know what I mean? She chill. Nothing is wrong with the girls that are in the hype either. You know what I mean? It's cool. But she's very humble, you know what I mean? Even now when I come out, I have to beg her to go shopping. Yo, buy some clothes, man. Wear some Louis, do something, you know what I mean? And when she goes shopping, she buys stuff for me. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
You are king,
Big
man.
up, sit down, baby.
Is it easy for you to resist the temptation, though? By being that you back on the road and you out in the streets, I know the women coming after you crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I flirt with the ladies. I'm Vybz Kartel. Come on, man. But, nobody can get out to them. Only she can get out herself by messing up. But no girl on the planet can get her out of my life. You know what I mean? Yeah. So she good, man.
Now, the late 90s and early 2000s, dancehall was crazy.
Yes.
Seems like it slowed down a lot. Why do you think that is?
Because I was in prison, sir.
Yeah.
But now I'm out and we're doing stuff. But you know what? I wouldn't say it slowed down. I would say that the concept changed. The lyrics changed. To an extent, the beat changed. And it just kind of went that way. And then, Afrobeat came out. the emergence of like reggaeton became huge. You know what I mean? So I think there are a lot of factors that contributed to dancehall going through that lull. Yeah, but yeah, we're back again, man. We're doing stuff. And I think this new generation of artists, I like them, man.
What artists do you like? What?
Well, Jamal, Dunsman, like Pablo YG, I mean, Chronic Law, Skilly Bang.
Skilly Bang, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, Popcorn is like, he's the king of that little generation. So yeah, to me, they're doing stuff. Once they learn to fine-tune their music, make it more commercial, more palatable to guys like you, and you know, the North American market, they're good. They're good.
You know what? Because I agree with that, because Spice is dancehall to me. That's who I listen to.
Yes,
Spice is the one, man.
Yeah, man, she is. And you notice how she puts her stuff together, like, Americans like it, Europeans like it. It's a vibe.
Yeah.
And once they crack that code, they're good, man.
What makes a person king of the dancehall? Because that's what they say. They call Vybz Kartel king of the dancehall. What qualifies a person for that title?
Your dominance, your influence. It's not necessarily selling records, because I haven't sold records like Sean Paul. But if I walk through the streets of Jamaica and Sean Paul is on the other side of the road, he will go unnoticed. I mean, no disrespect. That's the influence, that larger than life vibe that we bring. If I say, oh, Clarks, everybody wear Clarks. Put on a tattoo, everybody gets tattoo. You know what I mean? That kind of vibe. The dominance. And I've been doing that since before I got arrested. People have been calling me the king of dancehall. But you know what I mean? Like I say, kings come, kings go. Presidents come, presidents go. Nothing is forever except salvation. So yeah, so I'm not really fighting for the crown, because the people gave it.
Can it be more than one king, though? Because, you know, people love to say Beanie Man, too.
Yeah, of course it can be more than one king. Not in our genre. It's one.
But it can be more than one, but it's not a dance. Oh.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Remember, who was the king? Who was the king in 1945? King George or something. That nigga dead. And more kings come along. It's just life. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't hold on to it forever. You can't gatekeep the crown. It's not yours to gate. It was never yours to gatekeep. You do your time, you move on. A new king is in town, sir. Thank you.
Now, when you were locked up, Versus was big, right?
Yeah.
And
Beanie Bounty Versus is my favorite.
Beanie Bounty?
That's my favorite. I was in prison watching that. Yeah, like bop, bop, bop.
Now, when you were watching that, did you think, I would love to do a Versus? Because dancehall is very competitive.
Yeah.
And if you could, who would you want to do one with?
Mavado, obviously. Come on. Mavado, obviously, man. Yeah, big up Mavado too, man. But yeah, that would be a crazy Versus. Obviously, I would win, but he would.
Vybz talks that talk.
Yes, he does.
Is there anybody catalog you afraid of a little bit?
Mavado got a big catalog.
Mavado,
Beanie. No, not Beanie or Bounty Killer, those guys. Those are in a different class, remember?
Okay.
You know what I mean? No, Bounty Killer, Beanie, they locked the 90s to the early 2000s. Then Kartel came out. Elephant Man has a nice catalog, but he's not like a warrior artist. You know what I mean?
What's a warrior artist? What's that mean?
Like a Kartel, a Mavado, a Bounty Killer. You know what I mean? A Massacre. Ready to go at it right now. Yeah, so, but no. I think I have the biggest current catalog in dancehall, because it's relatively young. It's 23 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lots of hits, especially in the dancehall landscape. You know what I mean? So,
is that missing in music, though? Like, the fact that you would, you know, me coming up in Queens and DJing parties, I would come up and then, if somebody, let's say you're in the club or Baby Sham's in the club, but they would just grab and go at each other.
Yes.
Wouldn't be physical,
no,
but it would be music.
Yeah.
Is that what's missing in dancehall?
I think so too. I think so too. And one of the reasons why I think so too is because of the internet. So a lot of these young kids, they got their fame from their bedroom. They made the rhythm in their bedroom, recorded it in their bedroom, made their YouTube channel, put it out.
Yep.
They can monitor their shit on iTunes, whatever. So they're not. We, on the other hand, we had to go in the streets. We had to go to the studio. You know what I mean? So it was a more physical thing for us. You know what I mean? In the same way, remember back in the day when records came out, you had to go to the record store?
Yeah.
Now you can just take up your phone and be like, yo,
stream.
Yes.
So that's why I think they don't have that. They don't have the knack for physical confrontation like we did. And by physical, I don't mean like punching, even though sometimes that does happen. But like to just run up on a guy on stage, nah.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that.
I wouldn't think nobody would do that We're Jamaicans anyway.
But other Jamaicans, like, that's what he was talking about.
okay.
Yeah, because I would, like, you talking shit? When is his next show? Oh, there's a show at the Breakfast Club. We go in. Yeah, we run up. So, yeah, that.
Have you done that to somebody, grab somebody's mic?
No. Well, Mavado, during me and Mavado, yeah, he used to run up on me a couple of times. I ran up on him. The last time I was in St. Elizabeth, that was crazy. Which was then I got the concept to do the Don't Run song. Because I had a Don't Run song before Sting. And then after Sting, then I was like, you know what? Because he ran off stage too. And he's related to Usain Bolt. You know that, right? I'm joking. But yeah, but at the time, yeah, he was. Now, in hindsight, I mean, I'm glad we had that feud, man. It made us big, and you know, I mean, it spread dancehall to places like Africa, which at the time we were like, these guys listen to us, because you know they don't showcase that in the media then, before the internet, where you could just jump on your phone and see Africa for yourself. Yeah, so I think clashing is good, man. I don't know.
How do y'all get to good terms after clashing? Like the conversation?
The first time we had that conversation was when. The first time we had that conversation was the second time the government sent for us in Jamaica, because the Vybz Kartel of other thing was so big. School kids fighting, people getting hurt. So we were just there at King's house, which is where the politicians are. We was like, yo, our music brought us here, bro. Like, this is crazy. And that's when we started talking. And after that, we still feuded, but it was just more like, on a controlled level. Yeah. Like he would be like, yo, I dropped a song. Why don't you answer it? And like, oh, I didn't hear it. And then I replied to it, and then I would drop a song and he would reply. So we kept it like that. And it culminated in us doing the West Kingston show when he called me on stage in West Kingston with Dodos.
Oh, that's smart. So y'all kind of like planned it out. It was strategic.
Not in the beginning, that's what I'm saying. But after we went to King's house where the government was, we was like, outside waiting to go in, and we were just talking like, yo, do we get to kids, man? Look, you know what I mean? Look where our music is doing. It brought us here. Yeah, and then we just start like, yo, fuck this. Let's plan this. Yeah. Let's be strategic.
When did you realize the influence that you had? Was it moments like that when you got kids in school fighting, you know, for your music? Like, when did you realize I have influence over a whole generation?
I mean, I've always realized that, but I never took it as seriously as I should have. Because then I would have made maybe better choices. I don't know, but with that being said, I still have no regrets.
Yeah.
Because my choices led me here. I mean, I've been down some dark roads, but I'm still alive, man, and I'm doing extremely well, and God has blessed me. But yeah, I've always realized that I had the influence.
I got a question, right? So my wife is Jamaican, right? So I ask her, we have artists, some things, so we look at it differently. So she was like, looking back, is there a moment in your career you wish you handled differently at all? Or like you just said, do you have no regrets? Is there anything that you said I should have done differently?
I mean, not really. I mean, let me see. What should I have done differently? I think maybe when I don't know, when I hit Ninja Man with the mic on stage. I don't know, but because that's what I'm saying. Everything that I've done, it's still, even if it brought me down, when I came up, I came up higher.
Right.
So I don't like that word regret, man. I don't know.
Neither.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Because if you believe in God, you really got to believe everything happened for a reason. Even if it was just your own poor choices, it still got you closer to God because God got you through.
Yeah, man, I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing I would do different. Maybe with the Ninja Man thing, maybe I wouldn't have punched him. Maybe I would have just kicked him. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, Bob.
Still some injury.
I don't know.
Now, what's something the public...
That's funny, though, because he had to get it somehow.
That's maybe not hit him, just kick him. Don't change history is what I'm saying. You're going to mess it up for all of us. Don't go back in time and fuck shit up.
Right, yo.
Now, what's something the public completely misunderstands about Vybz?
I'm a fun guy. I mean, I like to vibe. I like to have fun. Like, if you don't know me, especially then, and if you approach me wrong, obviously I'm going to react. But if I'm comfortable around people, we cool, man. We vibing. Yeah, so a lot of people really, they think I'm just this evil person when I'm not. I mean, so yeah.
Now, your lyricism is layered with double meanings and coded language at times.
Yes.
How intentional is that? Do you write for interpretation or expression?
Both. I mean, music is art, man. So at the end of the day, we're poets, man. All you see we on stage clashing each other, singing those violent lyrics, it's still poetry. So it has to be done artistically. It has to be done a specific way to get a desired result. Otherwise, you're just chatting shit. I mean, you're just talking. Yeah, so we do both.
What fuels the creativity now? Because I know you said when you was locked up, it was just your desire to work and feed your family that fueled it. What fuels it now? Is it pain? Is it purpose?
I mean, purpose. Thank you for that. I never thought of it like that. Purpose, I would say, because God is purpose. God is the ultimate purpose. You know what I mean? So I think purpose pushes me. Like, I still record, even though I don't have to, I still record 5-6 songs when I'm in the studio, back to back. And still, we in the studio partying, girls are there. We drinking, we smoking. I still knock out 5 songs, 7 songs. So yeah. I love this, I do this from the heart, man. And I do it for the culture too. Definitely.
One of your biggest records, Rompin' Shop.
Yes.
Did you ever get that cleared,
No.
or was it so you never got paid off of that? You just threw it out and it just did what it did.
I got paid. Come on, that song is that song put me on another level. Globally, again, because like I said, it's levels to it. The same way Clark's did it, Summertime did it, Fever did it. You have some songs that you get those songs, it's like up another echelon.
Right.
You're just going up. So yeah, of course, man, that song was crazy. We actually wanted to try to see if we could get it cleared now and do like maybe a 12-year anniversary, 15-year, whatever. But yeah, that song was crazy. But I didn't get it cleared. But in Neo's defense,
He didn't sue you.
he couldn't clear it. Like remember the rhythm, the thing, go publishing and
Yeah.
you made the beat, but he's the rapper. But you know what I mean? So people think, oh, why didn't Envy clear the song? But you own the rights to the beat. Yeah, so yeah.
Now, also, when you perform, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, there was terms and words that you could say that you cannot say anymore, or they will try to cancel it.
I don't know. The 90s kind of back a little bit, man.
You remember the beginning of Rompin' Shop?
I mean, yeah,
they take it right out.
Ramping Shop, shit. That was explicit. I mean, shit, I don't know, man.
Play it for the kids. man.
Dancehall is explicit as
It
hell,
is.
though. Very intolerant.
Yeah,
which I
absolutely.
think is changing now still because the world is changing. So you got to be mindful of what you say. You know what I mean?
So there's certain songs you don't do because of that, or you just...
I won't do.
Or there's certain songs
Really?
you
I
won't do?
won't do. Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, come on. Well, that's like saying, oh, slavery was good. Let's bring it back. No, we're not. So we're not going to sing certain songs. We're not going to, you know what I mean? Come on. It's
Distasteful.
yes, distasteful, sir. Thank you.
And also, I'm sure over time, you probably seen gal to gal, and they look beautiful together.
What?
Gal to gal.
Rompin'
He
Shop.
knows the song.
He knows the song.
Yeah,
He acts like he didn't know, right?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
knows.
acting like he didn't know.
Don't gal to gal. Gal to gal look beautiful together.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't judge and I don't look. I'm engaged, sir.
I'm engaged.
I'm engaged, sir. Yes, is what I'm saying. So yeah, I focus. man.
Another question the wife had is are you going to marry your fiance? It's been a while now.
That's usually how it works.
When?
You usually marry your fiance. Okay, this is the thing. I came out July 31st.
Yes.
Did the biggest concert in Jamaica history December 31st. Got my U.S. visa January 31st. Yeah, so I wanted to get married February 31st. It turns out February doesn't have a 31st.
You did that on purpose.
I know.
You knew exactly what you were doing.
We're going to get married. No, because I've been so busy all over the place, we have to plan it. Okay. Because, her family is big, mine is big. But make no mistake, she's right here. I left her at the hotel. I don't leave her nowhere.
There you go.
She's like my good luck charm.
That's how you stay out of trouble.
Yeah. Exactly, right? That's right. She balances me. She calms me, man. So, yeah, she good.
How was that big show that you did?
In Jamaica?
Yeah.
Over 35,000 people.
Crazy.
Man. That show was a sea of people just as far as your eye can see.
Was it overwhelming for you?
No, man, too easy for me, man. Like I said, I put in the work, and I know I deserve it. So for me, like, no nervous, no nothing. You saw why I came out of the pit?
Yeah.
Because we did that to it's like Vybz Kartel was in the dungeon. So I'm coming up now out of the pit of hell. That's what's the concept for me coming out from under the stage. Man, I work for that. I deserve it.
Yeah.
Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus.
Let me ask you a question about Jamaican culture. It seems like bleaching your skin is becoming more popular now? Like, what is the fascination with that in Jamaica?
I think it has to do with, the usual issues, self-hate, the history of colonialism, colorism, it's all that. You know what I mean? And like I was speaking to, I don't remember who I was speaking to, because even in like places like Asia, skin bleaching is a big thing too. And it has to do with that Stockholm syndrome, because if you think about it, who in Asia bleaches the most? It's the South Koreans and the Japanese, the Americanized kind of European. They want that Eurocentric look, is what I'm saying. And black people have always had that problem. You know what I mean? I would never bleach again, personally. You know what I mean? Because I'm mature enough to know that, like, yo, fuck that.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it has to do with self-hate or lack of self-confidence as a race. Because when I was bleaching, like, I literally looked in the mirror and I thought I looked better being light-skinned. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it took a time for me to, like, nah, man, fuck that.
Yeah.
So it was a cosmetic thing when you did it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. But I would never do that again, man.
And I'm very, very glad to hear that. But even on Love and Hip Hop, Spice, it was a bigger message that she was trying to convey, and it was exactly what you were saying. She's like, man, this is different in America than it is back where I'm from, yo. Like, you don't get certain things if you're not of fairer skin, and people here, because Love and Hip Hop is American, people was looking at Spice like, what the hell? Like, why would you, your black skin is beautiful always, you know what I mean? So, but now I totally do get what you're saying. It's totally different culturally.
It's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Trust me, man. Because we only have blacks in Jamaica. So for us, it's not racism, it's colorism. Like, the lighter skinned you are, it's like you climb socially. It's crazy work.
Was it a woman? Was it a woman that encouraged you to do it? Like,
oh, no, it's just a bunch of us. You know what I mean? There's 90% of Jamaica at one point was bleaching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Did you have any effects after that, like long term? Because you were doing it for a while. Like, did it
no long-term effects. Just some fucking pictures that I don't want to look at anymore.
They used to say I was bleaching, and they would always send me pictures of you and have me side by side with you. Yeah,
you was bleaching.
No, you
That's
wasn't.
Crazy
no,
work.
he was just ugly, bleaching. And then he was cute after a while. Ain't no damn. No, he had a whole new face. It ain't like
this. Is a tough room. This is a tough room.
India had cosmetic surgery.
I did not have no cosmetic surgery.
No, India got a nose job.
You got a nose job, Michael?
I did not know.
Tell them the truth, Michael. What happened?
I used to have polyps in my nose where I would snore a lot and couldn't sleep. So they removed the polyps. I didn't touch my nose. My nose is the same.
Okay.
He called you Michael.
Now, do you still get nervous when you perform?
What's nervous? Where is it sold? How does it taste? Is it contagious? We don't do nervous.
I know that's right.
We don't do that. No, like I said. And plus, like I said, I was raised in a family of people that love music. My uncles used to try to be DJs. Not DJs like me, DJ, Jamaican rapper.
Yeah.
So I grew up always wanting to get the microphone. You know what I mean? I grew up wanting to go on stage. Yeah, so no, as it relates to music, no nervousness. I'd be more nervous like going in the bank or something, or walking through the airport, or, you know what I mean? But music, no. That's too easy. Music,
Not at all.
How is Jamaica for you? Is Jamaica a safe space for Vybz Kartel?
Yeah, of course. Not.
He play too much.
Do you stay there primarily? Or?
I live here, sir.
Oh, okay.
I live in Florida.
Got you.
I mean, I did 13 years in prison. Why would I? Come on. Yeah. But I rep my country right through. I rep my culture all the way, every day. 1 yard, man. Bumbuckler. Can I say that?
Yeah. Is it the government or the people that makes you be like, okay, let me keep my distance from Jamaica?
Nah, I just wanna, like, I spent 13 years, like, seriously, that's not a joke. Like, I need to go out now. Like,
got you.
You know, I'm working, man.
Yeah,
and Florida is good because it's a hub. You can come to New York. You can just go across the Atlantic. You're in England. You go west. You're in LA. You know what I mean? So it's just a nice place to be geographically, where I can just move.
Do you like to go back to those areas that you grew up on, like
Never.
drive through Brooklyn,
Never.
drive through?
Oh, in America. I thought you meant in Jamaica. Then why would I work so hard to leave? No, go back.
That's the real
No, I'm not going back. No, sir.
Damn.
But like in Brooklyn
I mean, like areas in Brooklyn
and Bronx,
Queens,
I
and the
used to
Bronx
hang out and
yes, exactly.
White Plains Road back in the day,
Yes.
227, 225th.
Yes. Do you go back
Shout
there?
out- No, sir.
No.
I don't go there either.
I don't go there either. You know what I mean? But seriously, why? I'm just staying out of trouble. I
love
don't
that.
want to be involved in nothing
Yeah.
negative. Never.
Yeah.
So we stay away from that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Has the you, Mr. Palmer, ever become a prisoner of Vybz Kartel? Like, how do you remind
All the
yourself?
time.
Okay.
All the time, man. All the time. And it's crazy. Like, it's conflicting. But it's whatever, man. Vybz Kartel is why I have the things that I have, and I can take care of my family. So I work with it. Sacrifice, you know what I mean? Because some days I wish I could just walk, man. Just walk with my grandchildren on the road and just go buy some ice cream and chill. Can't do that. Yeah, it's crazy.
So what keeps you grounded? What keeps you reminding yourself of who you are and not the character of the Vybz Kartel?
I used to buy into the character of Vybz Kartel. You know what I mean? Because we grew up rough. We grew up in Portmore. So we grew up tough 2.0. But now, what keeps me grounded? My family. I mean, like I said, my kids, my grandkids. Like the new lease that God has given me on life. That's what keeps me grounded, man. I ain't messing that up for nobody.
Well, the album is streaming right now. New album. You want to hear something off the new album?
No, I did the album, sir.
The people want to hear something.
Play something. The people
yeah,
play
yeah,
something.
play,
I want to hear it right now.
I'm
We gonna play it on
requesting.
air.
Can I make a request, though?
Man, you need to do a comedy movie.
That's right.
We need a good Jamaican comedy,
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
We always get a Jamaican gangbang, shoot 'em up. We
Yeah,
need
but
a
no
Jamaican comedy, right,
Jamaican
man?
comedy, yes.
Yes.
Or a horror film. I always thought about that. There's no Jamaican horror film, even though as African descendants, we have a lot of, we call them duppy stories.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost stories.
The ghost stories,
Yeah, we don't, I think we need to capitalize on that more, but yeah.
You believe in dubbies?
I was going to say something very disrespectful about it.
Let's hear it.
No, I don't. I don't believe in dubbies.
You don't believe in ghosts? Come on.
No,
He
I
was
do
definitely going to
believe
say
in
another
ghosts.
artist was a
okay,
W,
okay.
but I know him.
Exactly.
I know you was.
Yeah.
I know you was.
Yeah, but yeah, of course. I mean,
Yeah.
of course. That's the spirit is the spirit. Remember, you have good spirits, you have bad spirits.
That's right.
You know what I mean? There's good spirits right now.
That's right.
What about mermaids? Did y'all ever see mermaids?
Mermaids?
Because I always hear the stories. No, for real. Because
Of course. In Jamaica,
Yeah.
that's the things I'm talking about. In Jamaica, we call them river maids because we have a lot of rivers in Jamaica.
Got you.
Yeah, so stories that the river maids would put the golden table up and people would see it and dive in and then they would pull you down in the water. Yeah, we grew up on all those stories. Rolling calves, that's the spirit of butchers.
No.
Yeah, at night with the cow chain and it's crazy, man.
Like the Jamaican Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes, stuff like that, exactly, without the Texas.
Right. Oh yeah.
And without the
Jamaican
chainsaw, it's
Chainsaw,
low budget.
Have you seen
the
a
hacksaw. It's the hacksaw massacre.
Have you seen a river maid before? Have you seen a river maid before?
No, but I've seen lots of duppies, ghosts.
Yeah.
Like real, no joke. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Wow.
it's not about belief. You know. You know what I mean? You couldn't have God if that you believe in God. You have to accept that the devil exists.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
So yeah.
So you got plans to write any films, anything like that?
Yes, definitely. I'd love to do a film about my life. I mean, not my entire life. There's maybe like the prison part.
Yeah.
After I die, someone else can do the full life shit. I have no time for that. I'm living the life now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids cannot do that when I'm gone. You know what I mean? So yeah, but definitely movies, man. I love entertainment, and I love movies.
Where?
Yeah.
And you got a sense of humor. You're very fun.
Thank
You're
you.
definitely
Thank
a
you
vibe.
very much.
There you go.
So I'm gonna try this again, Vybz.
Yes, sir.
What song do you want to hear for the people?
I want to hit Porn Flick. My bad.
wanna
I
hear
just
Porn
want to
Flick.
see I want to see
I
what
just
this
said
is
that.
getting.
With women.
Yes, it's the vibe.
Yes, like that.
Well,
So,
let's get into Porn Flick
Porn
right
Flick.
now.
And-
This weekend, you should have your tickets already. If not, it's sold out.
Yeah,
You're
it's
going to have to
sold
go to StubHub and pay
Sorry.
grands and grands and grands for it.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
definitely check them out, and we appreciate you for joining us, man.
Yes.
Anytime, brother. Pull up.
Yeah, man. Big up Charlemagne. Big up DJ Envy. Big up
Jeff.
Jess.
Yes.
Where's Angela?
She got her own show. She
Oh,
come.
she
She
does?
come on
Around
after
the
us.
corner.
Yeah.
Okay, I
She
didn't
probably.
know.
She should be here.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Big up Angela E.
That's
Don't
right.
know. God is the greatest.
That's right.
And we out.
It's the Breakfast Club. It's Vybz Kartel, yeah.
The nowadays church, them, most of them are not really pedophile, but them thief. Yes, them thief. These people who call themselves pastors and build up church and talk about them are, them are ill people. Lie them are tell, but them are ill people. If them are ill people, why them not going to the hospital go take out the people them out of the hospital? Why on the film church have to come, but them push you down on the ground? And then say, you run up and down and go like, say, yeah, me ill. And when you reach back, you are rotted. You have to tell the people, say, can I go to the doctor, my foot. It's a wicked thing, wicked. You must question the religious belief that is given to us by our mothers and fathers and our mothers and fathers before us.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, MUTA?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you remember in Job when the God presented himself, Satan presented himself too. And I'm saying, just like how you have God incarnate, you remember God incarnate, Jesus? You are no less than Satan incarnate.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Because me
do
ask a
everything that
question.
opposes God, you know?
So answer the
And you
question.
have a lot of following too.
Aye.
You have a lot of following too.
Answer the question when me
Going
ask
to
and don't
hell.
tell me who me is, man. Answer
Going
the
to
question.
hell, eh?
Answer the question when me ask and don't tell me who me is.
Well, I am telling you.
So answer the question when
That's
me
what-
ask.
What is the question you ask?
You never hear the question when me ask.
About
They know
Moses
you
writing the book?
They know you attack me, so you know hear the question.
Yeah, because I want to attack you. You're attacking me all the while.
Oh.
I'm attacking everything concerning me.
So what you say? Me are the devil.
Incarnate.
Okay, sir.
Just like how you have God incarnate.
So me a cause all the destruction in the earth then.
You're Satan incarnate, man. Satan in you directly. Him have a body in you.
So me have
your
power, man.
body
Me have
is
some
his
serious
body.
power, man. Me have some serious powers.
Yeah, man.
Because
I tell you something, you know. I tell you something.
Yes, sir.
I try to get you.
Yes.
So long now I'm waiting.
When you get me now, go
And
cuss
no,
me,
I
cuss
tell
me.
you, the thing is so mystical that I try with
No
another
mystical
phone
about
to
it, man. I me make you get me, man. No mystical. I me
you
make you
don't
get me.
understand what I the
I me
problem I
make-
had
you
to
don't
reach
know
you
problem.
tonight.
I me make you get me. Go and cuss me. Cuss
Yeah,
me.
so I'm telling you,
Yes.
I'm telling the world that
Yeah.
you are Satan incarnate.
Yes.
And a lot of people going down.
Watch out now. You see, you must buy credit now.
Listen to me, and it's a pity
You see,
that
now,
you are so blind that you refuse to see. You are so blind.
Answer the
And-
question when me ask and stop talk foolishness, man.
Only 2 minutes leave and
You see,
let me answer that now.
You know it's weird now.
Let me answer that now.
You want to talk and you can't make God help you with the credit.
No, let me answer that now.
Make God help you with the credit.
Then,
that you don't-
let's
you don't
answer
get
not the
better.
natural mind. Man, no matter what I will tell you, the natural man cannot understand and will not understand
me never
and will not see.
Me never talk about the natural mind. Me I tell you.
Well, I am telling you.
Me ask you a question. Answer the question.
I try to answer you, then listen, right?
But you tell me about natural mind. Answer the question.
Yeah,
How
you
come-
want me to answer it now before the card finish.
Yeah.
The point is that
Yes.
God, who is able to reveal everything to even Moses, whether Moses didn't know it or not, the great God who created the universe, revealed things to him and let him write them, not only Moses
In the
alone,
third
but many
person.
writers of the Bible. And look here.
In the third person.
Yes,
If
if
you
you
write
ever
it down in the third
understand, in the fourth person too,
That don't make no sense to you. That makes
if you,
sense to you.
if you ever understand, you see, what I understand
me
about the
devil and you
Bible.
sound like an idiot. Me and the devil and you sound like an idiot.
You would have, you
Me
don't
and the
know you
devil.
look like an idiot to me.
Me are the incarnation of the devil and you sound like an idiot.
Well, if you want, well, I'm going to sound something, you know, because everything that is of God sound like idiot to you.
All right, sir. God
Right.
bless you. Yeah? Before your credit done, God bless you.
I wish you the best, though, you know.
Yes.
I wish that you might be saved and come to the knowledge of Christ.
Yes, sir.
Right.
All right, sir. Wow. And still not answer me. Believe you me. I didn't expect a call like that. Believe you me when I ask these questions, you know. I didn't expect a call like that, you know. Believe you me, the man said he's the incarnation of the devil. That means it's all a Jamaica problem, and me a cause it. And me a cause it. Believe you me. Okay. Yes. Cutting edge.
Hello, good night.
Good night, sir.
Yeah, man, Rastafari, you know.
Yes, sir.
Here where man I go say, you know.
Mm.
You know what say, I feel say, half of the world around here live off a false conception. Hear what now? Like how the brother just done talk a while ago. You know what say, you have a book named the Book of Joshua. It mentions the King James Version. I don't know if you're familiar with that book there.
The book of what?
The Book of Joshua, Jasher, Joshua.
No, I don't know it.
Yeah, man, it mentioned the King James Version 2 times. It mentioned in the Book of Kings and it mentioned in the Book of Joshua.
Okay.
Even they refer to it, say, you know, Joshua teach the people and show them, say, remember this is written in the Book of Joshua, and I so no forget the message. Hear what no? You see the Book of Joshua?
Yeah.
It said when Moses go up in the hill, Jethro the high priest and Midian him go take some lesson from.
Yeah, Jethro
was...
And then
discard that and put that in the King James Version or the version them.
No. Jethro mentioned in the King James Bible, man.
Eh?
Jethro mentioned in the King James Bible.
Come again.
Jethro is mentioned in the King James Bible.
Yes. Yeah, man, Jethro mentioned in the man, but how they mention him?
Jethro is the man who, when Moses going to the wilderness, him buck up on this man, Jethro.
Yes.
With the holy daughter them.
Yes.
Yeah.
The high priest of Midian.
Yeah. So where's about him now? So where's about Jethro now?
Well, Jethro, you see, is the descendants of Esau. And therefore now, when Moses go up to the hill, in the book of Joshua, the Rosicrucian people distribute a book there. In the book of Joshua, says that Moses go up in the mountain, him and Jethro, and Jethro will give him some lesson up there, in a magic and all them thing there. Okay. So I feel say one of the things where people live off is misconception.
Well, you are now, brethren.
Yeah.
It must be misconception if a man can call me and tell me say me is the incarnation of the devil.
Well, you are.
When I left here, so I just go to on.
Well, I know.
Fangs. I want to do some fangs for him. That's when I walk out on the road, it does identify me.
Well, it's a black man call a while ago, you know, so...
What do you mean, if a black man call me? How come black man call me?
It's embedded in him long time to say God white and Satan black, you know.
No, him never mention no collider. Him say me is the incarnation of the devil. You understand? I don't know which devil matter about, you know.
Oh, well, you see, though, because in colonial mindset.
Him put devil in my life, you know, not devil in my life, you know.
Well, him invite him in.
Yeah, him invite the devil, and me my invite in my life.
But hear me now. I don't like to get a hold on the book there. And you're going to see some things in there, you know, which part. It mentioned 2 times in the King James Version, the book of Joshua. And them say... Spell it. Jasher, the book of Joshua. Jasher. Alright, somebody out there who know about that book, they can call in and mention something about it.
Alright, sir.
Yeah, man. Rastafari.
Yeah, man.
I know things you say still, because well, I try to get there and can't get there, you know. Yeah.
And that the man just say a while ago, say I try to get me for a long time and can't get me.
But here what happen now again, in the next little second. Yeah. You see right now, it's a real colonialism going on the people, you know. And you want to take a start now, we have so much university. Marcus Garvey must cry in the grave, he didn't even a turn. Mm-hmm. Them black intellectuals, we have got a whole slave them, you know. They are not serving our purpose because number one.
Well-dressed slave man.
Yeah, man, number one. It's like say no. The agreement should have made with all the Chinese and other people. The people should know about them things because go to Island, go to all a buffer for save Jamaica from tsunami. Well, then better watch it. Rastafari, Jagai there.
Blessed man, yes sir, blessed man. This is the Cutting Edge on RFM.
Yes, greetings.
Blessed man.
Right, MUTA.
Yes.
Yes, Rastaman, it's all about reset the mindset.
Yeah, of course you have to reset the mindset.
Yes, Now, I would love I and the I to do that.
Reset the mindset. I and the I.
I and the I.
So tell me where I and the I can do for reset the mindset.
It's like the I's got the power.
Yeah.
So I would love the I to help the I tell the people who is hungry to know what's really going on about this mindset thing.
Yeah.
Yes, I.
So you're not afraid of me?
No, I.
I'm about to tell you to be incarnate of the devil. You're supposed to mix with the devil, you know. You get.
Well, I feel love through the eye, you know.
So tell me what at what point of the mindset you are we deal with, you know? Tell me, because
Rasta, we have to take it from the head. We have to deal with the whole thing.
Yeah. By doing what? Tell me what we have to do.
Well, like I would want to say, this night I represent the whole earth of daughters, and there I represent the whole world of brethren.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So there I would represent Selassie, and I represent Mama.
Yes.
Yes, fire. So to change the mindset, Rasta.
Yeah, well, I said, tell me what we have to do. What we have to do.
Yeah, man. Like I and I have to first, Rasta man, Muta Baruka, accept that all that I and I is living and doing and saying at this point in time for the past 400,000 years, it is all a blasphemous, idolatrous, fornicatrous life. We have to learn to accept that firstly before we can reset I and I Irish.
Right, so where we are resetted to? We know what the problem
is. The right thing, the truth, Rasta. The truth.
Tell me what is the truth.
The truth.
Tell me the truth. What is the truth?
I and I have been living a life for the past, you know when.
Yeah.
So many hundreds of years.
You said that already. But when I say, what is the truth now that we must turn to?
Like I said, the first thing I and I, me and you, Muta, I and I, representing, have to accept that I is living under this false.
Yeah, but you just said that already. So me ask you now, what is the truth that we must live for? We understand the lie where we are living on. So tell me the truth that we must live for.
All right, we're going to start now, Muta Baroka. Now, the true and living Almighty, He has a son, man.
Yeah.
He have a son.
Okay.
What is his name, Rasta? We want to share it with the whole earth of desperate heart, that Irish that is listening. What is the name of the son of the true and living Almighty? We hear him have a son, and him send a son coming to this world.
You hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
What is his name?
You ask me that?
Yes, I like reasoning. What is his name?
You say we are all sons of the Most High.
Yes, we are all sons.
Yeah, so I don't know I'm not special son. I hear the Christian them say Jesus is the only begotten son.
You Almighty.
So
Almighty.
no, I don't accept that.
All right, Sila.
Yeah.
Well, Muta.
Yeah.
You see that name there where the I
Jesus
just
Christ.
call?
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah.
Yes. Hear me now, my brother.
Yeah.
It is such a pollution to I and I, whole life and temper.
So which son you talk about? Which son you talk about then? If I know Jesus you talk about, which son you talk about?
Yeah, man.
No,
you mentioned that one. No, I was. I was hoping that there I would say
a different one.
Son, come here, name Emmanuel I.
Name what?
Emmanuel I.
Okay, so him have a son named Emmanuel.
I don't know if it's Rastaman.
Don't tell me. You tell me, man. Don't ask what me know about. You tell me.
I know of it. And so I'm like, we are representing the people who want to know, you know.
Yes,
so
yes.
I and you have to share the same.
I'm going to give you a chance to talk.
Yeah, so I know of that I.
Know of Emmanuel?
Yes, I.
It's only for Emmanuel, you know. You have Dennis Brown Emmanuel, you have Prince Emmanuel,
yes,
you have
talking the
Emmanuel.
Son of the Almighty that He sent.
Who sent?
Now they claim that it was this idol image that we still hang upon.
Yeah.
No, it is this I, Emmanuel I.
Okay.
But for I and I to make the world understand what we're dealing with, I and you have to come to the term knowing if the I know this I, because I know him, you know. So I want to know if the I.
So where is he? Where is he?
Dennis Brown
where is he?
Bobo Emmanuel.
So where is this Emmanuel that you speak of? You're not speaking of Prince Emmanuel, you're not speaking of Dennis Brown. Who is speaking of?
I'm speaking of the son that the Almighty had, the divine Almighty.
He has a son. All right, where him is?
Where he is?
Yeah, where is he now? Geographically.
Like he's in and around and right here.
Geographically, where is he?
Mucha,
Yeah.
just like how they claim that this idol image is around. That's how the man
so you
is
said the
around.
same thing. Oh, you said the same thing like them. You just use
No.
different name.
No. The man is here.
Where him is? Where the man is?
In everyone I.
Oh, that means there's a spirit you deal with then.
No
Okay.
life and power.
Okay, it's a life and
Life
power
and
you deal
power.
with. GPS. All right. So
But them give with this lie of this image. No. It no go so higher.
when no
But
go so.
sitting here, so, and we must know that and reset the thing.
No,
and
sister, hold on there. You go too fast to my brains, that's what you know. You just tell me about Emmanuel.
Yes.
And you say it's not Prince Emmanuel, and it's not
No.
Dennis Brown. But you say no, the son of the creator. Who tell you say the son of the creator named Emmanuel?
After into the Bible, into the we call it the Babylon newspaper.
So Babylon
into
newspaper,
the Bible.
So Babylon newspaper tell you say God have a son named Emmanuel.
Yeah, man, into the
and
Bible.
You accept it. And you accept it. You accept
into
that.
the Bible.
Yeah, in the
yeah,
Bible.
Man.
And you accept it. You accept that as a resetting of the mindset.
It is not. Yeah, but me read it in there and it exists.
All right.
Divinely.
So, no, me not say it no exists for you. No, me just say you read about Emmanuel out of Babylon Bible and you accept it.
It's not only. it is mentioned in there.
Yeah, it is. So you accept it because you see it in there. You accept it.
No, I don't accept it because I see it in there.
Well, you accept it.
I
because
accept it that it was divinely communicated unto I.
Who decide that? Okay, it divinely communicate to you.
Yes, I.
And now you want to tell me about where you divinely communicate, where the communication is, both to you.
No, really. You see, due to it is written into that book.
Yes.
I figured more or less that I have learned about it
But I just tell you, say Jesus Christ, and you tell me, say, no, you should use a name.
No, I'm not talking about that either. I'm talking about the Emmanuel I.
Then a King James Bible, it's not Jesus Christ.
I have ever read it into the Bible.
King James, Jesus Christ in a King James Bible.
Okay.
Jesus Christ is
even though
written in
I got it divinely, it is there in the prophets, in the Bible.
Jesus Christ is written in the King James Bible.
I'm not talking about that idol Rastaman.
But in the Bible,
about the Emmanuel I.
So which other Emmanuel you talk about? Who is the son of the Creator? Because it's only one son of the Creator I hear about in the Bible, and it's Jesus Christ.
Then you just said you read into the King James that there is a Emmanuel I.
Yeah, then Emmanuel means.
But it's not the said I, and that is where the mindset. That's where we're mixing up the thing.
All right. So
which part Emmanuel?
So which part in the Bible this Emmanuel I where you are talking about is come from? Which part in the Bible?
It is written I, and the I said I have read it.
Where?
But I thought the I said that I have read it too.
Yeah, but I don't read. Say this Emmanuel is this son. I read in Isaiah about Emmanuel, and I read in a King James in the New Testament that Jesus Christ is the Son of God.
That is a different statement from Emmanuel I.
Yeah, I don't say no. So Emmanuel I is not the same as Jesus Christ then.
No, it can never be. That is where the mindset is mixing up.
But you where the mix up come in now. You're the mix up now. The mix up is that you are using the same books. The confusion.
I tell you.
You need a reset your mindset because you are using the same books. The confusion.
I tell you.
You need a reset your mindset because you are using the same book.
No, I told I that I've read it from it, but I have divinely.
Yeah. How that's going to help me also now? How that's going to reset my mindset now? Because my mindset really wants.
You know me, I tell you say the Emmanuel I.
Yeah.
It is the true I, and that is the I we should be defending instead of this idol image here.
Which idol image we are defending?
Said one what the I calling up like
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I.
No, watch out. I don't feel no way to say Jesus Christ, you know. You think
no, but if it's wrong,
my lip now got to twist because I said Jesus Christ, you know.
I?
Jesus Christ is written in the King James Bible.
Yeah, but it is Rastaman, like when
King James Bible, you tell me about in Emmanuel, you know, you tell me about Emmanuel and King James Bible. When I tell you about Jesus and King James Bible, you say, you know.
We not deal with the
idols, Jesus Christ,
Rastaman. We're trying to work, like we say, we're reasoning for I and I to overstand.
But Jesus Christ is not King James. Jesus, you go long, you know. Jesus Christ is not the King James Bible.
We not deal with that fire.
Then you deal with King James Bible.
Let's deal with Emmanuel. Like it is said, it is divinely communicated. It is said, unto us a son is born.
Yeah, then
the child is given.
Yeah,
and the government shall be upon his shoulder.
Yeah,
and he shall be called mighty.
Yeah. Then the same Jesus Christ. Then the same Jesus Christ.
At the end of it, it said, his name shall be called Emmanuel.
Yeah, mean God is with us.
All right, yes, I.
Yeah, then Jesus Christ is that about?
No, is that I and I must come to and realize and deal with.
It's where that about.
Who's overstanding there?
So who go up on the cross? Who go up on the
Nobody no go up on no cross, Rastaman.
Okay, no. But you just quote the Bible to me, you know. You quote the Bible to me.
Emmanuel, they didn't speak that Emmanuel I went on no cross.
Okay, so it's
and
not.
That's the one I am dealing with.
Okay, all right, ma'am. You see, now that now get we nowhere because you know.
Yes, man, we are getting someplace because we're learning to define the Emmanuel I from this idol here.
Okay. So Emmanuel is a real thing and Jesus Christ is the idol.
Yes, it is false.
Okay.
And we have been living that life.
So a false thing in the Bible. There's a false thing in the Bible then.
Jesus. The whole thing is, I wouldn't say the whole thing, Rastaman, but it's 95 of it.
95% of the Bible are 95% of the Bible are false.
Yes,
but
we
the other
don't want to get mixed up into that.
Okay, so the 5% is where you accept as real.
No, it's not what I accept. The 95% of it, it's enough for anyone who wants to know the truth.
You're so long to make you talk.
Yes, we're trying to reason out this thing here because all the taking
we have to go to advertisement.
We have to go to advertisement. Like the Almighty said, man and man have a reason.
Yeah, but we have to go to advertisement.
It takes a reasoning to solve this mindset.
Yeah, but it's not going to solve how we attack us or it's not going to solve.
Yeah, man, it's working, man, because we are defining.
So you're going to make me go to the advertisement or you're not going to make me go to the advertisement?
I'm going to hold Rasta.
All right, hold on. But why do you the mindset and reset? I know. We leave you me. Trust me. I tell you, man. Hey. Everybody I say, give me faith to persevere. Always give me gratitude that everybody come say, Lord, give me faith to persevere. But trust me, some people have some doctrine there where it's not easy, you know. Really, you know, it's not easy. 95% of the book wrong, but the 5% is where right to choose to deal with it and I reset the mindset. Somebody need to answer me the question still. I don't want nobody come call me if you accuse me of being devil or being Obia man or whatever. I just want to answer. You understand? I just want some answers because I have to put my brains in perspective. Our man don't know, say anytime he explain that to me, I want to recant everything what me say for the past 20 years and say, what you know? Trust me, you saw the man explain it, it make me know, say, all of me that said it wrong before, you know. Yeah, because I'm not afraid of new information. Not true me at this, me can't accept this if me see the light in it, you know. And that is the craziness with people who is so embedded in them thinking that when new information present to them, and even if the new information have sense and logics about it, because them is so embedded in a way them did that thing from before, them can't come to a realization of something new. Because everything of the inside of that box and closed into where them accept as reality. So if you come show them something outside of them reality now, where even if it makes sense, them no want to hear about it. You know, see it? And that is not a sensible person. Intelligence is intelligence. And logics is logics. And the only way you can get to a certain logical explanation of certain things is to reason about it. And nobody can come tell you, say, or you must not make anybody tell you, say, that when you ask a question, if the person cannot answer it, him give you the argument, say, there is God things and God things cannot be explained to man. It's foolishness. It's because you can't answer it in an intelligent way. You go and go tell the person now. That is what make the little people them fool. That is why a whole heap of people grew up not stupid. A whole heap of people grew up as stupid because your mother and your grandmother used to tell you, say, don't question certain things. Everything must be questioned. You must question authority. You must question the religious belief that is given to us by our mothers and fathers and our mothers and fathers before us. Because we look on where them are do and we see where them are do, and it don't make them life be more meaningful. A whole heap of our grandparents, grandfathers, grandmothers believe in a certain thing for them whole life, and them life no better off. And when you come on and try and make your life better off, now them say, yeah, no, but you see, you get materialistic, you get this and that, and you have to